We prepared the horses, and despite Ventress's protests, hitched a cart to her horse for Breeze and Benjamin, who are coming with us. I also made sure to get hold of that mare that I'd been riding earlier, purchasing her from the guards rather than just borrowing her. On the road to Varric, we stopped by Maximus's farm. He's a most delightful birdfolk farmer, plagued by a strange spectre that seems to frighten his cattle, but otherwise causes very little harm. I managed to find a scrap of fine purple silk stuck to a fence, matching the dress worn by a young student named Maribel, who had visited the farm shortly before the hauntings began. It appears that the university takes their children there occasionally for, well, school trips. There were some tracks in the grass where, well, the grass had died. And investigating it closer, they seemed to circle the well, as well as the fence. We decided to explore the well, and uh, there are some shackles down there, as well as skeletons, though seemingly not humanoid, thankfully. There, Gaspar somehow manages to just walk down the wall of the well to continue investigating after Marrow had shadow stepped or misty stepped out of there. And it appears that beneath the farm there's a vast cavern full of glowing mushrooms and unstable arcane runoff, as well as a mountain of bones. We've all made it down there at this point to investigate this place. A rather helpful little rat informed us that the pile was regularly replenished by what he or she called terrifying clickers from beyond the nearby door. These clickers proved to be giant spiders. I was still able to speak with animals at the time, so I attempted diplomacy. Unfortunately, they declined. Battle was joined, and we slew several enormous spiders. An ettercap that the spiders called Ted also joined the battle, with a swarm of reinforcements, as well as an elephant-sized spider beside him. When we got the better of the creatures, Ted attempted to flee, but Marrow put an arrow through him before he got very far.
Who
Yeah.
called them
Now,
flickers again? Sorry.
the little rat I spoke to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the rat, right?
Yeah. So y'all are in a excellent recap.
With the spiders slain, we are taking a short moment to recuperate.
Yep. You are currently standing in the old ruined tomb. If you want to look around or get the fuck out of here, y'all just let me know.
Um, looking disquieted, I want to examine this big, glowing green webbing in the center.
Okay. How are you approaching it?
Uh, hmm. uh, slowly and carefully.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
While she's doing that, since she's focusing on that main little section,
Hmm.
Gaspar is just going about torching all the other webs in the room, like removing any trace of the spiders.
All right.
Probably popping open these little web sacks too, which is probably could very well be a bad idea, but you know.
Yeah. What
um,
side of the room are you starting on, Gaspar?
He'll just start on the east because it's closest.
Okay.
Can you just briefly describe to me what's going on here in the center? Like,
Okay. So at the center, you see on the ground here, there is a seal that's been drawn into the cobblestones.
okay,
And there is a green, almost mist kind of coming out of the center of it underneath this table here. And on the table, do you cross into the seal?
no,
Okay.
definitely not.
All right. So on the table, you see a few things. There is a golden abacus. There is a small goblet that looks like it's made of silver. And there is an emerald. And it seems like the emerald is where this smoke is coming out of. And it's right in the center on the table where the circle is drawn.
Okay. Um, the webs that Gasper is getting ready to start burning, do they look like normal webs? I mean,
Yes, they seem to.
okay, then she will not stop him. Yeah, she's just kind of walking in a circle around this center thing, examining it, and she's clearly talking to herself. And actually, um, yeah, she's talking to herself. Like, yeah.
Okay. You can roll an Arcana check if you like. See if you can recognize the seal for what it is.
She looks disquieted. Hey.
Okay, yeah, you think this is some kind of protection spell. Like if you cross this line, it's gonna suck for everybody in the room, basically.
Yeah.
You think you might be able to disarm it if you had enough time to figure out what to erase to make it deactivate, but it would take you some time to do that.
Off the top of my head, do I think maybe Vox might be better suited to do this? Or failing that, could he maybe help? Could we both do it together, potentially?
Yeah, if you both work on it together, you guys could probably figure it out in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Figure out where you need to disrupt this circle so it deactivates without doing the thing it's for.
Okay. Um, for the moment, she's just gonna stop after having done a full circle, and she's clearly considering it and mumbling to herself.
Okay. Vox and Marrow, what are you guys doing?
I think Marrow equally is just kind of checking out the room, mostly just going through. It looks like there's lots of shelves and maybe some old desks and papers and stuff everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Mostly we're just trying to find anything not just of interest, but may have any sort of link to what we were seeing above ground with the like decaying trails and like even if it's something like a passing journal entry that mentions something similar. We're just kind of
Okay.
going through the room while they work on the magic circle and seeing what we can find.
Yep. Roll investigation for me.
I don't think I have anything explicitly that would help with this, but definitely kind of keeping an eye out for like any skeletons or bodies or anything that's like, oh, this might be something that like has become a specter.
Okay. You can roll investigation also if you like. Oh man.
Yep. I don't know why. It should not have rolled at advantage to begin with, but I don't think
I
it
don't see
matters.
shit.
Yeah, you guys are looking around and you're just still kind of weirded out from all the spiders that you've had to deal with, and there are just so many webs. It's just uncomfortable. Um,
I'm entirely focused on purging this place. This is a threat, and it must be dealt with.
yeah, you do see as you burn some of the webs away that there are a few carcasses and things that are uncovered, decaying husks of bodies that have been drained by these spiders, but haven't become skeletons yet.
Vox would be sitting on the ground, waiting, not waiting, resting, um, basically catching his breath. Several scrapes and even worse injuries, sort of being, I guess, casually tended to.
Yeah, I will say at this point you guys can take a short rest if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Damn it.
Now I gotta figure out how to heal myself.
Dang it, this is gonna require math. Okay. It'd be 35, so we'll use one more. 40, yeah, that's good enough.
I am going to work on moving this to Foundry whenever I have the time to do all of that. So at that point, one thing I love about Foundry is when you do a short rest, it lets you just automatically roll the hit die, as many as you need to fill up your health. I think that's really cool. I love that mechanic.
Yeah, there's all sorts of really cool mods and shit.
Mm-hmm. It's just going to take me some time to move everything over.
Resource did I recover? I wonder. I really don't know.
Short rest. Are you high enough level that you get inspirations back? I don't remember what level bards get those.
I think that's long rest.
Yeah, it's a long rest. I think certain colleges get it back at a short rest at a certain point. I'm not sure.
Well,
I know in
it says
5e.
it says 2 bardic inspiration restored, so I don't know.
Yeah, in 5e, there's a point where you reach a level where it goes from short to or long to short, and I can't remember what level it is. But that might have been changed in this edition.
I'm guessing not, because it gave him back.
I am
I'm not
glad you
gonna
got your
complain about
token
having
fixed.
some inspirations.
Cool. I thought it was long rest too. I want to use those more freely. Damn.
It kind of always should have been short rest, to be honest, because like those early levels in Bard can be rough.
I agree.
Yeah. It's the font of inspiration feature as a bard that lets you do it for a short rest.
Sure enough, there it is.
Cool. All right. So, Ventress, you've got a good idea about the seal. Gasper and Marrow, y'all are kind of looking around a little aimlessly. Fox, you're resting.
There's spider bodies around, right? They didn't
Yeah.
melt away. Okay. Is there just suddenly speaks up. Is there anything unusual about the spiders?
You mean aside from their size?
Aside from their size.
Everyone can roll a nature check. Gasper, you can roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Hey, rolled great.
Oh my goodness.
Get them out, guys.
I rescind my comment about this being the game where the dice don't hate me. Jesus.
It's gonna be like that sometimes. Yeah. Gaspar, these are bigger than normal, but you don't see anything that seems like strange other than that. They seem like just spiders that have been down here for a long time. They've grown over time and gotten bigger because they've just been unchecked down here.
Lots of things can make a spider grow bigger than usual. Residual magic, just being left alone with nothing but food. And he glances out the south exit. We know they've been eating well.
Eating well of magic, perhaps. She puts a finger on her chin and then suddenly turns to Fox. Master Fox, might I borrow you for a moment?
Tying up the bandage or tying it off, Vox would stand up. Always.
Very
How can I
good.
help?
We have a protection ward here around the center, and it must be dispelled. Might we work together on that?
I'd be more than happy to take a look.
You can
Can't
also
say
roll.
that wards are exactly my specialty, but
Nor
I'm
mine.
not entirely unaware of them.
You
I
can go
have
ahead and roll an Arcana also, Vox, if you'd like. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I don't know why I rolled twice, but let's take the first one.
yeah, Vox, you walk up to it and see kind of exactly where the markings need to be erased in order to deactivate this safely. And between you and Ventress and your rolls, you can knock this out in maybe 15 minutes.
And what is it?
It is a magical seal around this table in the center. And Ventress probably would have told you, but if you cross the seal, it's going to be bad for everyone in the room. You don't know exactly what it's going to do, but it is going to be offensive when it goes off.
This is not as advanced as I thought. Actually reminds me of something I studied under Headmaster Brogan. Look here, and I'll point out the things. If we erase them in this pattern, more or less doing it backwards, we should be able to neutralize this ward. It will take some time, though. I'd look around towards the others. Are we good to stay here for, half an hour?
I don't have anywhere better to be.
Give me time to remove all traces of this threat.
Do be careful. I have my suspicions. This may not be exactly what it appears to be.
Most things aren't. He resumes it, hacking and burning webs.
It reminds me of something from my own training as well. She almost says it kind of to herself as they get to work on the webs or on the ward.
Okay.
I'm not certain how much help that I would be, but if you do need a hand, I certainly don't mind. I'm just trying to find some link between this place and the events at Maximus's farm.
A good idea, she mutters absently.
Yeah, Mero and Gaspar, it's been a little while of you guys looking around. You can roll another investigation check if you'd like.
Is there
I am
music,
laser
by the way?
focused.
Fuck yes.
Can you restart the music? The jukebox.
Oh, is it not working? All right.
Fine on my end. Might need to reload the page.
There you go.
Is that better?
No.
All right. So after about 15 minutes of work, you're able to dispel the center or the ring. And as you do, the green mist kind of fades from the gem. And as you watch, it pulls away and the gem starts glowing like a sunset orange on the table.
I'll go grab it.
I'll let him do it and take a big step backwards.
Yeah, you go reach for it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I did dispel the ward, right? So it should be safe.
Yeah.
Go grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pick it up and then check what it is, you know?
Yeah, you pick it up and you hear a voice in your head. It says, "Bring me to the dawn render." And it feels warm in your hand.
I would respond inside my head. What? Who's there? Who's the Dawn Render?
Dawn render is home. Return me to dawn render.
Do I know anything of this term by any chance?
You don't hear this, but if he mentions
well,
it,
he just said it.
Oh, he said it out loud. Right. Okay. Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
no. I know. I was responding inside my head.
Oh,
Oh.
you were. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're right.
Cool. Vox, you can roll a history check if you'd like.
Will do.
Yeah, you don't know what this is. Dawn render. It doesn't sound familiar to you.
Say, Ventress, do you happen to know what Dawn Render is? Or who?
Do I?
You can roll a history check for me as well. Something in the back of your mind, you've heard that. You don't know where. You can't put it together, but you know you've heard that before somewhere.
Clearly, like, obviously frustrated, she like thinks, it's very familiar. But what is it? We must get to a library immediately.
This here gemstone just asked me to bring it to the Dawn Render.
She looks at him askance. Nicely?
Yes, I suppose so. I'd put the gem out like at hand's reach, arm's reach, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And say, Mr. Stone, are you nice?
That is what the stone looks like, by the way. And you hear in your head, weak, can't talk, need dawn render. And then silence.
It didn't really answer my question, but it said it's weak, unable to talk much more, and needs to be brought to Dawn Render.
It does indeed sound as if there is some sort of soul bound within that gem. This
Be careful with it.
Yes, it may not be a good idea, but it might be a very good idea. Only research will tell us.
All kinds of people get bound up in all kinds of gems for all kinds of reasons.
Yes, indeed. The threads beneath the world, she mutters to herself, and she's gonna start. You said there was other stuff on the table, not just the gem, right?
Yeah, there is a silver goblet that is probably worth about 15 gold. And there is a golden abacus that is faintly magical. You can roll Arcana if you want to see if you can kind of figure out what it is and what it does.
That is precisely what I will do.
Okay, you can tell this this abacus has some kind of conjuration magic to it, but you can't tell much else.
Yeah, she'll take both. The goblet for the group loot and the abacus for her.
Okay. Put that in your sheet real quick. Come on, 20. So slow.
Has the green mist stopped? I think you said it.
Yes, yeah. The green mist kind of faded as soon as the seal was broken.
Okay.
Has anybody found anything interesting yet?
Why, yes, I found this talking piece of glass. And I'd hold the gem up towards you.
Yeah, it is silent right now.
Must not be very talkative. I don't hear anything at the moment.
Oh no, it only speaks to me inside of my head. I suppose it would speak to whoever holds it, but
Speaking quietly.
or maybe it just likes me. I mean, I am rather likable.
A concept maybe you should consider exploring.
Say, I'd walk over to Maron and Gaspar. Do either of you know what Dawnrender is? What or who? Or where?
I don't know.
You can both roll Arcana for me, or History for me. Mero, you can roll with advantage.
Give it a shot, but I don't expect much.
This is a +0. Where is history? There it is. Oh, sure, that we're gonna roll decent on.
Okay. Mero, you've heard this term in the Feywild. It references an artifact of some kind. You're not real sure about the details, but you have heard Dawnrender referencing some kind of magical artifact.
I'm not certain if the meaning is the same since I come from somewhere else, but in the Feywilds, Dawnrender is a powerful ancient artifact.
Yes, the Feywild, of course! I should have thought of it! How could I be so stupid? We must get to a library. Anon!
Gaspar is pausing and considering the time. I guess our trip to Varric can wait then.
Perhaps Varric will have one which will suffice.
It will take you at least 3 days to get there.
We've already gotten real distracted and ended up back in the city.
That's true.
I don't mind stopping at a library at some point, but we do already have quite a bit on our plate at the moment.
That is also true, but this might be of great importance.
I doubt it. It's just some rock.
More important than...
Yes, it might be some sort of ensouled artifact, I suppose. There's certainly curiosity to that, but heaven knows how long it's already been here. I don't think it's in any particular hurry, nor do I think it's necessarily related to what has been going on here, nor above.
I should remind everyone that we do think there's an impending undead invasion. That's probably more important.
Threads beneath the world, my unquiet friend. But I take your meaning. Is there any connection to the specters here that we found?
Shakes his head. Looks like regular old mundane bones.
Very good.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do here before heading back up? Maybe look around the cave more, or poke at the bones some more, or whatever y'all want to do.
I would love to, but apparently I'm not catching any fine details today.
Yeah, I think I've gotten everything that I can, and also Gaspar is definitely much more in like purge the threat mode than let the smart people do the smart stuff.
All right.
Were there any human bones around here?
Yeah, most of these bones are humanoid. Yeah, you don't see any that are just like, this is a bunch of kids over here, but most of them seem to be humanoid. There are a couple that are like different smaller animals that they've caught and brought down here. But for the most part, you're pretty sure any tourist that's gone missing in Kalali for the last little while is probably down here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there an obvious exit to this room aside from the one we came in?
So there is a door up here. But it is closed.
So it doesn't appear as though this is like the basement of a building that's connected to it, or that we can tell.
No, no. It looks like it's one floor.
A bit strange. Wonder what purpose this structure served. Before it got taken over.
Everyone else can roll me one more investigation check if they'd like.
Give it a shot. Maybe I'll get better than 0.
Look around, sure.
Hot damn, Vox.
Hey, it's better than a 5. It's a 5 on the dice. So I think it still counts.
All right. So, Fox, you saw Marrow and Gaspar looking around, poking at things just completely aimlessly. You walk over and immediately find an old, battered book. And as you open it up, you see there are some journal entries discussing ancient rites. These seem to be burial rites, like this used to be a crypt of some kind before it was kind of taken over long, long ago. But the ink is kind of worn because the book is so old, and there are a few pages missing. But there is a small map that shows that down here there should be another building of some kind.
All right. Well, doesn't look like there's much here, right? And I'll just like motion with the book. Let's go check out the other building if it is still standing.
Other building? Might as well while we're here.
Yeah. As you make your way out and kind of look across the water, now that you kind of know what you're looking for, you can see that there is another building down in the corner. It does appear to be intact.
It almost looks like they've built a city on top of another small village.
Oh, so it goes further down.
And you do see the remnants of bridges, like where Marrow's standing now, in a couple different places. And those mushrooms are just everywhere all along the water.
I'm fairly certain that I can get across with some measure of effort. Are you all able to?
How far? What's the distance?
Distance is about 40 feet across.
Shit, I'm not sure if I can do 40.
I've no way of getting there. Too big of a jump.
I'm having tech issues with roll 20. Just a second.
I mean, it wouldn't be a D&D game on Roll20 if you didn't have tech issues at some point.
Let's try this again.
I don't wish to run ahead or anything, but perhaps maybe I could get across and see if there's some way that we could make a bridge or extend a rope.
The stream might be narrower a little further up. I need 30 feet, personally.
So Marrow does technically, but I'm hoping that if I get a running head start to cover the first 10 feet, I can teleport once I've covered some jumping distance.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be an
you should be
asshole
able to
and
do that.
say, That's 30 feet. At least going by the squares.
Um, yeah, Marrow, if you can
Deep
run
water.
and jump and get to the other side, which you should be able to fairly easily, then yeah, anyone who can make it 30 feet can span that if they're to kind of grab them before they fall in, because they'll be right on the edge.
Yeah, he'll stand to try and help.
Okay, I'll just Misty step into Mara's arms then.
Yep.
How low is the ceiling in this chamber?
The ceiling is about 20, 30 feet up.
I don't really have a convenient wall nearby, so yeah, jumping is probably the best move. I could do spider climb, but it's not really. Yeah,
Would
jumping makes more sense.
spider climb help you cross a tightrope if Marrow tossed a rope over and you
I mean,
tied
what it
it off on
essentially does
something?
is just give me a movement speed for climbing, so
Yeah, I'll say with spider climb, if you toss a rope over and secure it, Gaspar can walk across it.
yeah. And he could probably make the jump fine himself because he has 35 move just regular, so.
Heck yeah, let's go ahead and toss him over a rope.
All right. And then Fox with the rope, I'd let you do an acrobatics or athletics to get across.
How deep is the water?
The water is, you can see the bottom of it. You can see kind of how the rubble here is stacked up from the bottom. It's maybe 4 or 5 feet deep. It's not very. You won't drown. It's just the magical energy that you got to worry about when you land in it. But with the rope, you'd have advantage on that roll.
I don't like the odds of me successfully climbing that. Or balancing on it, or whatever. You go ahead. Have a look. Come back to me. I'm going to try to create a stepping stone in the meantime. And,
I think I have already just Misty stepped into Mara's arms and politely thanked him as I gracefully stepped down onto the bridge.
All right.
yeah, I'm gonna start grabbing handfuls of bones and, like, at the edge of the collapsed bridge, tossing them in.
One more time. Sorry.
I'm gonna grab handfuls of bones, skeletons, go to the edge of the collapsed bridge, and then toss them into the middle of the water.
Yeah.
And while they're exploring, I'm gonna keep doing this until there's a stepping stone,
Little bridge.
so I
Yeah.
can like hop, and then hop over, like so.
Okay. Yeah. You can absolutely do that. It'd take you maybe 20 minutes to get it high enough to move enough bone. But yeah, you'd be able to do that and get across fairly easily once you have a stepping stone in the center.
This is quite a project you're undergoing, Master Fox.
Seems like
Well,
a lot
I
of
don't know
work.
how long you plan on being over there. If you return before I'm done, then I could use the exercise.
It's fine. I can use the time. She primly sits on the railing of the bridge and begins writing in her notebook.
Okay. Ventress, you can roll me.
To send over Gaspar is just walking across, just like he's taking a stroll.
All right. Yeah. You all end up getting over to the other side with little problem. And you see another large pile of bones down here. And you can all roll an investigation check while you're over here.
Oh my god.
There you go.
All intelligence skills coming up, which are not for me.
Hey, yo! Finally! Eyes
Hey.
are open.
Yeah. Y'all get over here and see there are skeletons that have been put kind of standing upright. Like someone posed them that way, and they're kind of scattered throughout here. And then over here, there is another pile of humanoid bones and a small well up here. The door to this building is open, and you can see light kind of filtering in. It looks like there are lit torches on the inside of the building.
Well, what have we got here? See if there's water underneath here, even though we're already underneath water, kind of.
Too much for the element of surprise.
Yeah, you look down, Vox, and you can kind of hear water moving, but it's got that same kind of energy crackle that the river does. So it's probably the same kind of magic-infused water inside this well.
Is there actually a mechanism in a bucket, or has it been
Yeah.
taken away or something?
Yeah, no, it's still there.
Okay. I'd like to pull up a bucket of sparkle water.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have any trouble doing that. You pull it up and grab the handle, and it is sparking faintly inside the bucket.
I'm gonna dip a finger into it.
Okay. I would like you to roll. Let's see. Let's do an intelligence save. Okay. You put your finger in here, and it feels like there's a jolt that kind of runs through your arm and tries to kind of bury itself in your mind, but you're able to shake it off.
The jolt is mental?
Yeah, it felt like it went straight for your mind, like up your arm and up your neck, and tried to bury itself, is what it felt like.
Interesting. I'd like to dip the crystal into the water.
Okay.
Maybe this will reinvigorate you.
Roll me a dexterity save.
He just does stuff.
Not as good as that. Yeah. He
Okay,
just does stuff.
so you put this gem in the water, and it crackles with energy, and a pulse comes out and just knocks you back like 10 feet on your ass. And you drop the bucket, and you take 5 lightning damage.
Woo! Oh, that's refreshing. You'd see Vox's hair like spiking out from the electric shock.
A little singed on the end of his beard, you know.
Okay, I don't think this water is safe after all. What's inside there then? I'd have a look at as the others are approaching.
Yeah, Caspar is making a move to be the first in the door. As the designated go first guy.
As he's heading towards the door, she's gonna head over to Vox. Master Vox, your intrepidness is a strength, but you really must learn to temper it, as she gives him a heel. Let us see here. You know what? Probably just level 1. Damn it. Cure. Cool.
And that was 2 Vox.
Yeah, that was to Vox.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That won't fix this though. And Vox looks very upset as he grabs his beard and twists it so it's in front of his face, and there's a bit of a singed bit on it.
Oh no! Well, we'll take care of that when we have a moment.
Yes.
Okay. Gaspar, as you come into this building, you notice there is a distinct lack of spider webs here. There's still the bones by the door, but it's almost like they were set up here specifically to block the door. You have to kind of kick some of them out of the way to get through.
Whatever's in here, somebody wanted to keep in. Should be ready.
Yeah.
He's brushing bones aside with his boot, trying to get access to the door, but holding off till everybody seems like they're ready to jump into action with whatever is in here.
Solemn nod, and let me see what position I want. I'm trying to stay within 30 feet of everybody for Bardics. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you get in this room, you see a couple of pillars have collapsed just over time. There aren't spider webs, but there is dust. It is old, kind of falling apart. The wood in the floor has started to rot a little bit as it leads to the center here. And you see a stone sarcophagus here. And then that same green energy you saw around the table by this vault door that appears to be broken open.
Somebody wanted to be buried with their valuables, it looks like. He's, unless something interrupts him, he's heading towards that sarcophagus to give it a once over.
Okay.
See if anything looks familiar.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
I mean, I'm ready for a fight, and just trying to keep everyone within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, Marrow's heading in behind Gaspard, giving him ample room to take the lead, but staying close enough that he can have his back if need be.
Okay. Just a second. All right. Roll investigation checks for me, please.
We keep rolling the same investigations for
Yeah,
us.
y'all are twinsies today.
As the two best friends that anybody could have.
My best friend, my very best friend.
Okay. Gaspar and Marrow, you see a couple of things. There are a couple of stone slabs back here in the corner. One appears to be like some kind of like brown granite. The other seems to be more of a regular gray stone. And then up here in the corner, you see what appears to be a chest of some kind.
Careful.
Assuming no threats are immediately presenting themselves.
No.
He's going to nod at Marrow. Check that chest. See if there's any nasty surprises. I'm going to take a look at this sarcophagus.
So is that more of the green mist?
Yes, it is the same kind of green mist. You don't smell anything from it, but it appears to be coming out of the broken vault door here.
And it did dissipate when we picked up the gem, right? Like it wafted away.
Yeah, it went away when you deactivated the seal around the gem.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the seal, not the gem. Got it.
You said it's focused more on the vault door, not so much on the sarcophagus.
Right, yeah.
She will say that the mist indicates there's another ward in there, so be careful.
I'll keep a safe distance.
Okay. So you're checking out the chest up here, Marrow?
Yep. He is going to thoroughly inspect it before touching anything, though.
Okay.
I check on the wall if it is visible.
Okay. So the ward that you're looking for appears to be just inside the door here, like not on the broken door itself, but like written inside the frame. So that seems to be where it's coming from. The mist reaches the sarcophagus, but doesn't cover it. So you can still walk around and take a look at it without crossing into the mist. Marrow, roll me another investigation check. Everyone can, if they'd like.
At least we're
Consistent.
fucking consistent.
Yeah, Marrow, it seems fine.
I'm not seeing any traps. Do you think it's safe to try and open?
Drug.
Your team is very helpful, Marrow. Gaspar, walking around this sarcophagus, you see it appears to be sealed, but there are a couple of cracks through the top here. So it almost looks like someone tried to break into it but wasn't successful.
Ah.
Is there any indication of how recently that was?
Be difficult to tell.
Like how much dust, like if it's been brushed off or disturbed?
Yeah, it doesn't look like the dust has been disturbed anytime recently. And it is kind of flush over the cracks.
I was hoping this was our specter, but these cracks are a little older.
I'm beginning to lose hope that the Spectre is involved in this.
And here we were trying to be all efficient.
Well, we've stumbled upon a separate mystery, perhaps.
This thing is still sealed, so whoever's inside isn't getting up and walking around. That's good.
I'm not sure it's necessarily safe to make that assumption.
Yeah, as you're walking around this thing, you do see a couple of symbols and glyphs. You can all roll me a history check if you'd like to see if you recognize it.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Ventress and Vox, you walk up to this thing and immediately know that this sarcophagus has something to do with Vossen the Void and his care of the dead. You think possibly that it could have maybe a vessel of some kind of religious rite for Vossen to inhabit if he wanted to walk among the mortals. It's hard to be sure because there's not a lot of precedent for that, but there are stories that both of you would have heard about the gods walking the earth in different vessels.
I do believe that is a sarcophagus intended to hold an avatar of Vossen the Void. We should not meddle with it. There is likely something quite beastly inside.
You do know that Vossen is often depicted as a very powerful lich. So if this is a vessel, it probably has similar qualities.
Out of
Then again, if
character.
there is. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was talking out of character.
No. If there is a servant of Vos in here, it would certainly explain why the dead around here are so restless, right?
Very good.
Vossen usually prefers the good death, not the restless one. I'm assuming based on the description that I have in front of me.
Yeah. Everyone can roll me a religion check if they like.
All the intelligence skills.
Just for my notes more than anything, what was, if I could get the spelling of this god and
Yes.
what he was the god of again?
In the lore channel, there's a link to deities. That's where I got some info.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I'm assuming whatever's in there can be safely considered to be kind of common knowledge.
Yes. Yeah, Vox and Ventress, again, you do know that, yes, the followers of Vossen are called the Order of Night, and they perform last rites all across Desuvis. They're kind of the only people that you know for certain are allowed in places like Keplia, which is the northern country that's very isolated. Not many people get in there. And you know that Vossen's avatars for him to walk the world, they are very rarely created. He doesn't come here often. He lets his followers handle this. But if a avatar was created in this place, there is a reason. And if it has not been raised yet, it could be why things are unsettled around here.
So I might not. I don't know. This might come down to my role. But broadly speaking, you mentioned that his avatars tend to be liches. What is Vossen's general relationship with undeath?
So
Is it just a neutral
Vossen,
thing?
yeah, Vossen's not. He doesn't have animosity for undeath in general, but he does believe, or he does operate on the idea of peaceful death for those that pass. If someone has become undead without him specifically granting them that, or his followers doing that, a lot of the higher level will be some type of undead, maybe vampire style or dampier, maybe creatures that can live longer and serve him longer in the higher ranks. So he's not opposed to undead, but you have to earn. You have to earn walking away from the grave, if that makes sense.
Given that context, Gaspar is going to find something very interesting to look at somewhere else. He's going to go. He's very casual about it, but he is definitely going to go investigate those slabs down in the corner. Now that he has the context of what this is.
Okay.
I feel it would be a safe assumption that if that is the sarcophagus of a god's vessel, Then that chest might be their belongings.
I think we should leave it alone. Dealing with gods is bad news.
It
It
may,
is a
in
very,
fact, be the source of our spectre, though.
it is
I've
very
made the
shiny.
connection, you see. I've made the connection, you see. Voss in the Void would only allow an avatar to be incarnated for a specific purpose. If that process was interrupted, it may well explain the disquiet in this area.
Maybe he just wants a new roof on his sarcophagus. He's poking at the slabs in the corner.
It's not
Thoughtfully.
entirely unlikely. But what does it have to do with the threads beneath the earth? She lapses into deep thought again. Just total phase out.
So I don't understand. Are you suggesting that we raise this vessel only to defeat it? Or leave it alone?
Well, calm down there, Marrow Deathwish.
No, I just want to make sure I understand so I can prepare accordingly.
Oh, I have no idea.
Looks like somebody tried to rob this grave. Put those cracks in the sarcophagus. Maybe that disturbed the
Yes.
avatar, and that's why
Very
everything's a
good.
little, you know. He kind of makes a weird hand gesture. These look like spare lids.
That makes a great deal of sense to me.
Yeah, Gaspar, walking over to these slabs, you do see that they are broken, and there is a almost like a bed-sized crevice beneath them, like a big stone chest almost. And looking inside, you would see a few things. There are some scattered bones in there, probably whoever was laid to rest in this area. And you see a couple of golden rings and a necklace that has a pendant on it that looks like almost like a chandelier, kind of, with the way the jewels drape from it.
Yeah, this is the grave of someone fashionable. He steps down and just is going to, the jewels are just kind of on their own. They're not on a skeleton.
It's on a necklace. It's a necklace that has draping jewels coming down the front.
Okay, yeah, but he could investigate it without disturbing the skeleton.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll kind of hop down and carefully and respectfully, but just give him a little once over.
Okay.
See if they feel magical, or I don't really have a way of identifying items. I'm a dum-dum.
Yeah. So you can feel something coming off of the rings for sure. There are two of them. One is silver and the other one is gold. And the necklace appears to just be normal as far as you can tell. Probably worth about 20 gold.
He'll get up, he'll kind of stand up and give a little glance around the room, is anybody paying that attention kind of look, and then palm the rings. Guess you're not using it anymore, friend.
Okay. You can do me a sleight of hand against perception for the rest of them.
Hey, a skill I'm good at.
Okay.
I'll just go off my passive since I'm not actively watching him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna oppose either.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Vox is on the right track.
Yeah, Gaspar, you pocket him, no problem. Nobody seems to notice. Vox, as you're looking through this book, you find a passage in there that speaks of controlling the avatar, not the airbender, the
Oh, the blue alien. I get you.
yeah, definitely, that's what I meant. About taking control of the avatar. There is a rite that requires breaking the sarcophagus and an offer of bone to bring it to life.
Well, that seems like pretty much the opposite of what I'm looking for. Is this what might have been done, though? Is there any sign of this bone offering?
Yeah, so you do see, like I said, there are a couple of bones in what Gaspar's looking at and outside of the door. You don't see any around the sarcophagus as far as you can tell. You don't know if maybe someone took them out after when it didn't work or what happened. But as you look further in, it does discuss what happens or what whoever wrote this assumed would happen if they woke this vessel. Um, they believed that waking the vessel would help them put a loved one to rest because they were walking the material plane after their death and couldn't rest.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Could we use it to make the specter go to sleep? Maybe. It's not my loved one, though.
Okay, so
What I've been
look.
doing this whole time. I was thinking along those lines, but it does seem like use of a lot of power to solve what's annoying a farmer. But it's our payday, you know.
I mean, it'll probably get worse, right?
That'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
The things we do for 25 gold.
Turns out an entire huge hook of like world-changing campaign started because we wanted a payday.
We just wanted our 25 gold.
I'm trying to buy some armor, dude. I need that money.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so from what you can read in the book, Vox, you don't think anything specific is going to like happen if you leave this alone. Um, the restless spirits or the restless spirit you're dealing with on the farm might be put to rest if you can wake the vessel, but that's whether or not you want to take the chance that you can control it when you do. The pages that are missing seem to be the instructions for doing just that. Like you find a page that says, this is how you control it, and then the next 3 pages are gone.
Dope. It's nothing that can be inferred or reconstructed from what follows, I suppose.
No, it'd be difficult to do that with how old this book is. Because the ink is already like fading in places, already having trouble making out certain things, and with the pages missing, it's very difficult. You do find as you're flipping through toward the back, like the third to last page, there is a small inscription or a small blurb about the Dawn Render. It says, to steal the light from dawn, the render must be whole. Wand and gem must meet. You can infer from that that the dawn render the gem is looking for is probably some kind of wand.
Yeah.
On that note, after inspecting the skeleton, Gaspar is kind of making his way up here and looking somewhat longingly at the vault door. We all want to know what's in there, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vox and Ventress, since you got rid of the other seal, you could make quick work of this one as well. It seems like it's just barring passage through the doorway.
Okay. Let's do it.
The vault is the elephant in the room because we all want loot deep down inside.
Well, maybe the wand's in there, though. I don't know if we know about the wand yet.
There's still a shiny chest in the corner.
And a shiny chest.
I'm not sure we should be dwelling here too long. I think that the powers at play here are stronger than we realize. We're talking about the resting place of an avatar of the gods. There are also, well, reasons for these wards to be in place. I fear if we continue traipsing around, we will unleash something that is far more dangerous than some cattle scaring specter.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking like a lot more than 25 gold worth of trouble.
I agree. This book speaks of the gem I found and how, when brought together with the shaft of the wand, will be able to swallow the dawn. I'm not sure I like the sound of that, to be honest.
That sound powerful.
There is also the possibility that quieting the spirits will owe us a favor with this deity of yours.
And is it not our responsibility?
I would
What
agree,
is
Miss Ventress. Gold aside, helping out those who cannot help themselves is usually the best course of action and reward in it of itself.
Indeed. We are heroes, after all.
You said it, not me.
Everyone roll me an intelligence check, please.
Okie dokie.
Second, your sheet's busted, so I gotta refresh.
Mine also broke. What did you do?
It's roll 20. It just be like that.
There it is.
Hmm.
You said intelligence check?
Yes.
Ah.
For all that my amazing intelligence is going to be helpful.
Okay. Fox, you remember the first day y'all worked together when you found that when Marrow found that orc assassin, he had a wand on him that y'all kept.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Fox and Marrow, you would both definitely remember the wand that you found that had a missing gem slot. Ventress, you weren't actually there for that part of it.
La-dee-da.
The coincidence might be a bit of a stretch, but is it possible the wand I took from that orc assassin could be what we're looking for? It did have an empty gem slot on it.
Oh.
You could give it a try.
Uh,
You say that like we're not going to try that on every wand with a missing gem that we find, right?
Our foe is a cabal of necromancers.
It goes in the square hole.
I highly doubt it. It doesn't really make any sense, but
Have you no
We
belief
s-
in the fortune of the gods?
have we still got
How-
it?
That's a good question.
I think we just generally put it in party loot, so if you guys are fine with it, we can say that Marrow still had it on him.
Sure.
I believe I have it in my pack somewhere. I'll leave the ritual to you all, though. It's a bit out of my depth.
Well, I vote we do it. I think this is clear favor from the gods, or fate, however you wish to say.
Maybe we shouldn't do it
Ventress,
while standing
here
next.
in these ruins? Now?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do it while standing right next to the sarcophagus of a god.
Naughty boy.
That seems.
If this is indeed some sort of cosmic plan, fate, destiny, gift from the gods, then this seems to be the place to do it, in my opinion.
I
This
knew we'd get
is,
on board.
after all, related to. What we are looking for. We did find a gem here. Give me that. Hand me the shaft.
Whoa.
Once again, here? Now?
Gaspar is casting nervous glances towards the sarcophagus and keeping a respectful distance from it.
She claps in excitement and then immediately drops into spellcasting pose.
Okay. Yeah. Vox, as soon as you take the wand from Marrow, the gem almost leaps out of your pocket into it. And there's a very bright flash of light. It almost blinds all of you as it merges into the dawn render. Give me a second. I'll give you an image for that.
Oh boy.
So, Fox, you have this wand and you hear the voice in your head. It says, blink and return. Like those are the activation words.
Blink and return.
So the minute you say blink, all the lights in the room snuff out immediately. It's completely pitch black dark.
There's an immediate excited squeal from the darkness.
Hee! I think I have regular dark vision. Yeah, okay.
Like we're in a haunted house or something.
Mhm.
Okay, return.
Lights come back on.
That is useful. And it doesn't look like any gods woke up.
No, does not appear so.
You said it was darkness. Was our like dark vision still working, or was it like magical darkness?
It was like somewhere in between almost. Like you could vaguely make out with dark vision a few shapes, but not the way you normally could in normal dark. So this is like an almost in between magical and regular darkness.
Interesting.
We put that item in your sheet. Just a second. Ventress, you can roll me another history check if you like. Fox, you can as well.
Excuse me. I think I'm getting problems. Oh wait, never mind. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm trying to use my. I just cast comprehend language 3 times for some reason. One moment.
It's not coming up.
Yeah, my sheet's just like not responding.
Let's see.
I'll just manually roll.
Okay. All right. Vox, when this thing plunges the room into darkness and then sends it back, you get this feeling in the back of your mind. This might be one of the dreamer elements, the dark that steals the light.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh.
There are still many more to go, but this one fits the bill as much as anything would.
What did you say? The dark that does the what? The what?
Dark that steals the light.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that is what this is, how many elements would we have left?
So according to the song, there is a key from the heavens, the stain of night, a gift of moonbeams, dark that steals the light, a map of stars to light your path, dark melodies to soothe the aftermath. So there are 6 parts of the Dance of the Dreamer, as far as the tales say.
What
But
was
I
the
did not
last one? I'm
figure this.
sorry.
Dark melodies to soothe the aftermath.
But I did not put this together, right? This is all Vox.
Yeah.
Great. I am not yet supremely excited.
Vox looks kind of pale and worried. I think. I think we ought to return to Colony.
I agree,
Wow.
but yeah, right there, loudspeaker. I've never seen you at a loss for words before.
I'm not at a loss for words. I'm merely contemplating exactly how to phrase this. I think that what we have here is a rather important artifact, let us just say. The dark that steals the light.
Ventress, you recognize that immediately when he says it.
She emits a loud, shrill squeal of delight.
Well, that's going to be a target on our backs.
No, this is a sign of our favor, don't you see? We simply stumbled upon the pieces.
The pieces that, might I remind you, an undead army wants.
Yes, but our enemy brought it right to us.
I think the
If
job
this
board
does
brought
not-
it right to us.
Oh, but if this doesn't... No, the wand portion. And then the job brings us to the second. The euphony cannot be ignored. The symmetry. The cosmic symmetry. My friends, we are engaged in some very real hero stuff.
Sounds like we're going to be engaged in a real pain in our asses.
There are two types of people.
I don't know so much about being a hero, but this does seem important, and I do think we should keep it on us. That said, I don't entirely feel that we're done down here. It would put a bad taste in my mouth if we left the issue with Maximus and his farm just be as it is. Especially after we've already told him that we would help.
Yes, as the old masters say, the largest issue is no more important than the smallest. We must help this man.
Who says a stupid thing like that? We
Shifty eyes.
have something bordering on the cataclysmic on our hands here, and I wave the wand around to make a point. One farmer and his scared cattle seems rather unimportant. This place is certainly... I do not think we're done here, I agree with that, but as for the cockatiel, or whatever he was up above, certainly the least of our concern.
I strongly disagree. I'm sorry, Vox, but no person is unimportant. No life is unimportant. And the issue that he faces...
You
is-
say that after having slaughtered dozens of spiders. Intelligent beings who were merely trying to survive.
It is my recollection that we were defending ourselves and that they were attacking us.
Survive
They
by
offered
killing
us...
people.
Yes, indeed. They were worth less than us. Yes?
No, it's just when it came to our battle, they lost the fight. Doesn't make them less important, just makes them less skilled.
Past that pile of bones outside. That's a lot of lives.
You seem to be talking out of both sides currently.
Anyway, how we're handling it now doesn't matter that much. What are we doing? As we used to say in my old line of work, a contract is a contract. So, you got an idea for how to help the old farmer?
Vox
Let's
is
get to it
gonna
quick.
walk towards the door as if he's leaving, but instead of actually leaving, he will grab some bones.
It is my belief our answer lies beyond that ward. Let us destroy it and continue.
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but I'm not entirely certain that we're totally alone down here. I just caught something fly past that window. And he would point up north.
Dia.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Oh, fine, but we're coming back for that vault.
He kind of gives Marrow a nod and points to the west door. You said it was out of this window, so he's gonna go directly up with the idea that Marrow will flank around.
Okay.
It seems
So you're
we
just
have a
gonna jump
right
out the
trail.
window?
Shouldn't be too difficult to spot.
Yeah, Meryl, whatever you saw just flew by the window. It looked like it was going like this direction.
Yeah, he is casual as can be, walking out the closest door to it,
Okay.
Trailing behind Gasper.
taking a look around.
Yeah, that is a window, but you can easily get
Oh.
through it. It's just a stone opening. The shutters have long fallen away. So, yeah, you can jump through it pretty easy. And yeah, y'all would see another bridge here along the water. Oh, roll 20, what are you doing? Hang on here. There we go. Okay. And as you're looking across this bridge here, you see almost like a magical darkness beyond this point. Like it's just a veil of darkness you can't see past.
Good excuse to try our new toy.
That's the opposite of what Orange Toy does.
Well, yeah, I guess okay. I guess it can only dispel its own darkness. Okay, fair
If
enough.
it could absorb darkness, that would be great. He's just casually walking up to the end of where the bridge crumbles off and peering over.
Yeah, there's a few mounds of like stone here that you could kind of jump across as long as you're careful. You should be able to handle it fairly easily. None of them look like they're terribly unstable or anything. So basically, you could just do a regular jump action from one to the next.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we could have the more athletic people go first, and then send a rope across for our casters.
Yeah.
Because I think 50 feet of rope we should be able to manage.
DM,
Yeah.
I lost all vision.
Oh no.
Sorry, I wanted you.
Honestly, at first I thought that that's what happened and it was intentional, and then she started describing things that we were seeing, and I was like, I don't see anything.
Okay.
I have dark vision, and I don't see shit.
Yeah, you might want to reload roll 20. It did that to me a minute ago, but it should be visible. Roll 20 is just being roll 20 today.
Refreshing worked. I'm loading in now.
Excellent. But yeah, Gaspar, if you want to kind of leapfrog your way across. You can make a athletics or acrobatics check. If you have proficiency, I'll let you have advantage.
Which I do.
Same for you,
I'm
Mary.
good at one of those things. I just have to figure out which.
Yeah, Gaspar, you have no trouble getting across. You just leapfrog right over.
He does it all cool and casual, as usual.
Yep. Kate's just kind of billowing behind him.
Smoothly, like does the Alucard leap between the platforms.
Yeah, Marrow also has no trouble, but looks just a little more graceful than you, Gaspar. Just a little bit.
I apologize. I don't mean to show off. It just kind of happens sometimes.
Okay.
Kenny's on our farm.
Yeah, you can toss a rope across, and then with the rope, Ventress and Vox, you would easily be able to navigate, as long as you have something to hold on to.
Can I roll acrobatics just so I can gracefully cross to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Except my damn sheet's not working again. Damn it.
No.
Oh.
See
Advantage
if I
if you
can
have
get it.
proficiency.
See if I can get it. There you go.
Yeah.
Since you had advantage, yeah.
Oh,
So
Still
you
not the
get
27
across.
you were hoping for.
Yeah. The boys are just a little more graceful than you, Ventress. Kind of, kind of makes your scales itch a little bit, but you make it across.
Impossible. I'm a beautiful tightrope walker.
Vox, are you going to use the rope?
handstand.
Oh, he's on a phone. Let's see when he gets.
Both of those things can be true individually.
Aw.
All right. As you get to the other side, there's still this this darkness here that you're having trouble seeing through. It doesn't appear to be like a wall of anything but just darkness. But Marrow, you hear a little voice on the other side. It's very high pitched. You think it might be some kind of maybe fairy or pixie, given the light trail that you saw. From what you hear.
Yeah, he would relay that to the party and approach cautiously.
Hey guys, I am very sorry, but I need to bail.
Oh no.
No problem at all. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, me too. I
Aw.
might be back depending on how long you go,
Okay.
but I'll probably be gone for at least like an hour or two,
Of
unfortunately.
course.
All
You
right.
just gotta
Bye, bro. Hang in there.
Real life comes first.
Yeah. Thanks for playing though, and
Yep.
yeah, sorry for bailing.
No worries. No worries. All right. Well, given the time, let's go ahead and take a short 10-minute break. Come back 10 after your hour.
Alright.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Just waiting on Marrow, I think.
I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. Just a second here, guys. Why is it doing that? Okay. So, Marrow, as you're listening over here, you hear some very high-pitched voices seem to be kind of flying around, and you hear one of them say, "Yeah, those big fuckers, they're looking around everywhere. I don't know what they're doing here either." "What do you mean you don't know what they're doing here?" They seem to be arguing about you in particular.
This is just Marrow.
Marrow can hear it, yeah.
Okay, okay.
His passive is just through the roof.
Yeah.
You can all roll perception if you want to try and hear this or see what you notice.
Yeah.
It's actually what I was talking with Lauren about over the break, is they changed observant. So if I were to take the observant feat, it no longer gives me +5 to my passive. It just gives me expertise in one of the skills.
Okay.
But yeah, he's approaching with caution. Is this, you said this is like a wall of magical darkness?
Yeah, it just seems like a veil of darkness. There's no wall or anything. You do see kind of tracks over here on this side, like there maybe used to be some kind of rail through here a long, long time ago. And it seems to go up into the darkness.
Yeah, he'd kind of stand out at the edge.
Excuse me. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, here he goes.
They saw.
Would it be possible to request your assistance? We don't intend to harm you in any way.
They know we're here now. You just couldn't keep your nose out of it, could you? God, this is all your fault, Selena. You do this all the time. Shut up, Melina. I don't want to hear it. And then, as they're arguing, you see the darkness kind of fall away. And there is a mushroom house, it looks like, back in the corner, and 3 fairies that are kind of flying around over here. Not getting too terribly close to you, but keeping an eye on you. Okay, what do you
Still
want?
just
You can see
Marrow.
us now. You guys can see this now. The darkness has fallen. So you can actually see the mushroom house and the fairies flying around at this point.
Gaspar's just kind of falling in behind Marrow, but he's taking the lead, so he's gonna let him cook, kind of flanking non-threateningly.
Yeah, this is definitely Marrow's turf. I will say, Gaspar and probably Vox, if he's back here with us, would see her initially when she sees the fairies, there's the start of the typical ah! Excitement, but then something like a wariness suddenly kind of comes on her and she looks more subdued.
Yeah, Marrow, I will say, since you are from the Feywild, you know fairies, they are tricky. They can't lie directly. They can mislead you. They can tell half-truths, but they cannot tell straight lies. They are not capable of it.
Yeah, for sure. Maro's going to get as close as he can, but I'd say we get about here, and we're intentionally keeping the tracks in between us, more so that they feel safe, like I'm not trying to just run up on them.
Okay.
I can see you now. Thank you. We were investigating some disturbances up above on the surface.
Disturbances.
Do
Disturbances.
yes, the undead seem to be restless. There's reports of specters or some sort of creature wandering around above. We're just trying
As
to find a way to put a stop to it. You wouldn't happen to know, well, anything really of this area down here, of the weird sarcophagus in the building back there? We're really
yeah,
doing our best not to disturb things and make them worse.
as you say that, this one here flies closer to you, like she's curious. And when she does, you can see. Let me show a picture of these guys in just a second. The purple one is the one that gets closer to you. And she seems to be wearing a very pretty pale purple dress that has a chunk ripped out of it. And she looks like she's been in a fight recently.
Cool.
And she says, I don't know about the sarcophagus. I leave that alone. It's scary. It's scary. There's something scary in there. But up top, yeah, disturbed, very disturbed, all disturbed.
Are you all right, dear? It looks like you've seen better days.
This one actually flies down and says, "Oh, Selena went up to the farm thing, and then she wanted to poke at the cow and pull its tail, and then it kicked her real hard and like stomped her in the dirt. We told her not to do that. We told her that was dumb." And the other one flies up
Oh.
and says, "Is just like, oh yeah, Selena gets in trouble all the time. Um, I'm Jelena. That's Melina, and this is Selena." She says, pointing to the others. So this one here is Jelena, then Melina, then Selena. I'll put their name tags on here real quick.
If you don't mind, it'll be a little warm to the touch, but I could help clean you up a little bit.
And he'll extend a hand, palm facing up, and if she accepts the offer and lands in his palm, we will cast Prestidigitation. When he does so, it's from an outside perspective, it looks like a very small tornado of fire kind of wraps around her. For her feeling, it's warm, but like in a soothing, cuddling next to a fireplace sort of warmth. As the flames dissipate, any dirt or soot, grime from being trampled into the dirt, all of it is kind of gently burnt away. But he would look a little disappointed afterwards.
I'm sorry, I have no way to repair that dress of yours. I hope this will suffice.
Oh, that feels nice. That's like a hug. I love that. That's oh, I'm all clean now. Thank you. Yeah. They seem curious about you guys. And it does look like this is where that particular little purple piece of fabric came from. It's probably not one of the field trip kids.
Gotcha.
But Melina would speak up and she'd say, "Yeah, I saw the specter. I saw it. I saw it walking around. It's been there for a little while. I saw it. I think it's the wolf in the well that brought it out. I don't know. It showed up at the same time.
A wolf in the well.
Yeah, the wolf in the well shows up every full moon. Goes down there, lots of chains and howling, and she's angry all the time."
Hmm.
Well, wouldn't you be if you're stuck in a well, I suppose? She's drawing in her notebook while she says this.
Yeah, yeah. She shows up just before moonrise and crawls down. And when she crawls back out, all her clothes are torn, and it's looks like she has a real bad time down there. I don't get close. Too much snarling and growling.
Hmm. Sounds like someone with lycanthropy chained themselves up the full moon.
A neighbor, perhaps?
Hmm. Somebody from the town. Quite
That's
rude
where
to
she
use
comes
somebody's
from.
well.
Yeah, she would describe the person that shows up at the well and tell you she's been showing up for a couple of months now. And Ventress, especially because you were paying so close attention at the time, they're describing Julie from the enchantment shop.
Ah, how far are we out from town? Just a few hours, right?
Yeah, yeah. The farm isn't far, and you guys are kind of underneath the town right now.
Aha. She literally says that and then continues drawing.
Yeah. You guys would probably be able to catch that as well. Just Ventress would definitely do so because she was paying such close attention to Julie and the way her kind of face was. But yeah, the fairies would say, "Are you gonna come try to take our place? Don't come take our place. We found this place. It's got lots of magic and we like it here. Can't have it."
We got our own, don't worry.
No, we have no intentions of uh, evicting you from your home. Like I said, we're here trying to put that specter to rest, if possible.
Yeah, yeah. The specter started the same time as the wolf. Maybe maybe the wolf's first meal. Oh, I've seen that before.
Hmm.
Well, we're going to have to go have a talk with her, aren't we?
I don't know. Are you?
We are.
I think so.
Well, there's spiders that way and creepy weird stuff that way. And she'd point to where you fought the spiders and then back down to where the sarcophagus is. She says, I wouldn't go there. It's bad places."
We've already taken care of the spiders. That area should be safe now.
"Really? Oh, that's an even bigger house than our mushroom. But I like our mushroom. We'll probably stay in the mushroom."
You could always
I'd
turn it
stay in
into
the
an extension.
mushroom.
Yeah. Um, yeah, they do not invite you guys into their mushroom, notably. Uh, that is their space. But they will fly around as long as nobody's like aggressive to them. They will answer any questions you have that they can.
Um, I do have one. And she will say in Sylvan. She'll address them in Sylvan. What do you think this place you've taken up residence in is?
Selena actually flies over to you and says, "Oh, pretty language. We don't hear that here much. And she'll say in Sylvan, this place was for dead mortals. They they did funeral rites here, I think. Or they used to have like scribes and monks and things. I think that's what they're called.
And you
It
think
was
that's responsible for the residual magic?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Any places there's a lot of dead, there's going to be magic because when the body breaks down, it releases magic just the way spells do.
Yes. Would that be common knowledge?
No, no, it would not.
Yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah. Bodies have energy. Where do you think it goes when they break down?
Interesting. In Sylvan again. Thank you so much, my honored trio of sisters.
Oh,
You have been very helpful.
oh, look, she thanked us. And all three of them grin broadly. You can roll an insight check if you'd like. Anybody can.
Oh man, you're about to hit me with some Fey bullshit, aren't you? Turnabout's fair play, I guess. Shit. Accidentally backed out. Just a second.
I will roll insight for Vox as well.
I can live with that.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't show Vox's roll. It's lame. Anyway, he also rolled fairly good. So, Ventress, you made a classic blunder of thanking a Fae. And now, since you thanked them for doing something for you, you should do something for them, and that's what they expect.
Actually, she tears the page out of her book and hands it to Selena. Please accept this gift as fair recompense for all the help you've provided.
Oh,
It's a drawing of Marrow and the three, or sketch, I should say, of Marrow and the three fairies.
oh, oh, this is very pretty. This is accepted. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you thanked me again.
Ooh. Actually, she does say damn it.
And she holds her hand out
Happens
expectantly.
Okay, starts digging through her pouches and stuff. Let's see here.
I will say you also have the stuff from Julie, the stuff that's shiny but not magical.
What stuff?
When you were at Julie's shop, she let each of you pick 3 non-magical accessories.
Oh yeah, right. My jewelry. Yes.
Mm.
Perfect. Nice symmetry there. Okay. She will take the bronze rings that she got from Julie and hold them out. Well, 3 of them, I guess. I think it was like they were like bronze rings. I think they were like earrings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the other thing was, but anyway, she's gonna give them 3 bronze rings.
Yeah, they would all fly over and each take one and kind of wear it as a necklace and say, "Look, we all match."
Offered freely and with no expectation. You are very welcome.
They kind of like grin when you say that, like, "Oh, look, the mortal's learning." And yeah, if nobody stops them, they will fly away and admire their new trinkets.
Thank you so much for all of your assistance.
Oh, thank you.
Gaspar
She holds her
watches
hand
this
out.
with nothing but just amusement.
She actually does point at Marrow and laughs.
Yeah, he just shrugs. Like he knows the rules. And even as they fly over, he's already prepared gifts for them. Just going through my list of things.
Yeah, Marrow, you would know. It just has to be something that isn't garbage, basically. Like anything will satisfy the debt owed from a thank you.
Yeah, let's give them a small handful of caltrops.
Oh, ooh, spiky.
My
Look,
only request is that you be smart with these. Try not to cause too much mischief. I
she
don't
kind of.
think it's a stretch saying that we come from the same lands and our rules don't necessarily apply here all the time.
Oh, we don't cause too much trouble. Too many humans up there. The cows are fun, though. If you get them when they're sleeping and you scare them, they fall right over. It's very funny. She kind of cackles as she flies away.
Please do be careful.
Might I suggest we now walk away without another word?
Agreed.
Right.
So,
Ugh.
Miss Ventress,
Mara would kind of stride alongside her.
you know the tongue of the Fae. You spoke Sylvan.
Well, I am I am a royal emissary. Well, I was.
Interesting. I had no idea. Have you been before?
Um, her her usual smile kind of slips for like just a moment. Um, I spent some time there. Yes, indeed.
I'll have to ask you of your opinion of my home some other time.
Oh, we have a great deal to discuss about it. No question. Diplomatic smile.
Now, you said you might know who this Wolf of the Well is?
Yes, it is Julie who owns the enchantment shop.
You sure about that?
The description matches exactly. And they were very fond of those rings that she gave me. My suspicion is Julie will have an idea of who our werewolf might be. I mean, our spectre.
So what? We go in, we say, we know your secret, but we're not trying to expose you. We just want info.
Makes sense to me.
People tend to not trust lycanthropes. Can't always blame them. Sounds like she's managing it, though.
There's a great deal of mistrust in this world. We must do what we can to alleviate it.
You can all roll me a nature check if you'd like, just to see what you know about lycanthropes.
Woo. Ranger shit.
Okay. Interest, you are on it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, lycanthropes generally have a 3-day phase: the day before the full moon, and the day after. The night of the full moon is always the worst. The 2 days around it are about half the intensity, probably. They can usually retain their human shape, but they still need to be chained up on those days. You've heard stories about people with lycanthropy that have torn apart entire villages in one night of the full moon. They are vicious and mindless once they've shifted. They are pure instinct and they are absolutely predators. So the fact that she is chaining herself up intentionally tells you that she is also very aware of how dangerous she is and does not want to hurt others.
At a guess, I mean, you might make me roll for this, that'd be fair. Where are we in relation to the next full moon?
Yeah, you'd know it's about 2 days out.
Okay.
Well,
So tomorrow she's gonna have a problem.
Tomorrow it's going to start, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she's gonna explain everything you just said. She's gonna explain that to them and then finish with, so we have the advantage that Miss Julie apparently is aware of her condition and wants to mitigate it. However, her condition will be in effect as of tomorrow.
well, maybe she'd like some company in the well.
I will say specifically as of moonrise tomorrow.
Cool.
Do we really want to wait around another day, though?
I say we go to her.
She might just know something we can act on now without having to wait for the moon.
Indeed. Maybe we can even help her with this curse. No, disease. Maybe we can even help her with this disease.
All right. So heading back to the city then?
That's my vote.
Yeah. Kind of itching to get a move on, but like where stuff is taking us.
Along the way, could we maybe take a beat to have a discussion with Breeza and Benjamin, who've been waiting at the cart for us this whole time?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. So they are waiting topside back at the farm. I won't make y'all roll to get back there. But yeah, they would be in a little cart just off to the side over here.
Terribly sorry to keep you both waiting. I know I've offered that you all could travel with us, and that offer does still stand, but it seems that our plans have delayed us a little bit, and we're headed back into the city. I wouldn't fault you if you wish to carry on your own.
Oh, well, I'm sure we're fine here. We could go ahead and start on our way. I'm sure you'll catch up later if you want to. But, we were heading the same direction anyway. So do finish your tasks. Don't worry about us.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Just, if you are heading out, please be careful, and we'll try to link up with you as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'll keep her out of trouble.
I'm thinking we may only be a day or two behind you.
Oh, well, you'll catch up quite quickly then. These old bones don't move very fast. So I've no doubts we'll see you along the road.
Before we part ways, mistress, I must say thank you deeply for sharing the story of the threads beneath the world with me. It proved enlightening in our current situation.
And she sprouts fairy wings.
Oh no!
Indeed.
Sucker!
Indeed. Why is it the wrong... Hang on. There we go. Your full token.
That was weird. Oh, because it was the old one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they will just kind of mosey on their way. Just leave the cart behind, and head on down the road.
Word.
And she'd say to Ventress, "When we meet up again, I'll tell you another of Shade's stories."
I await it with bated breath. Perhaps I'll have one of my own to share.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? I do love new stories.
Yes.
Yeah. They make their way off.
Call me crazy, but I do believe there is more than meets the eye to those two.
They've survived out on the road this long, just the two of them.
Yes.
Besides, there's more than meets the eye to most of us. It's a magical world.
Like Transformers or something.
Maybe more right than you realize.
Well, off we pop. Back to town. Back to Kaloi.
Yep. Heading back to Kalali. Are you guys on here? All right. Y'all head straight to Julie's shop, or do you stop somewhere else on the way?
I see no reason not
I
to.
got heading straight there.
All right. Yeah.
Works for me.
You walk in the
Let's
door,
take the lead.
and
I'm assuming that that Ventress will probably want to do the talking, since that's kind of her thing.
She's willing to, but if you guys wanted to take like a harder line, that's understandable.
So the way that so pretty much what Gaspar is planning to do is get in the store. He'll hang out by the door, and if there's no customers inside, like the moment that they have it to themselves, he's going to quietly lock the door and flip the sign to closed.
yeah, so you all walk in, and Julie looks up and says, "Oh, wasn't expecting to see y'all this soon."
Yes, hello. We do have to have we do need to have some words with you, Miss Julie.
Some words I don't think you want overheard. Click.
Yeah, she sees you lock the door, and she is kind of immediately defensive, making sure she keeps all of you in her line of sight. And she'll just say, "I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you locking the door?"
We haven't spoken of anything yet, but Miss Julie, I'll get right to the point. We know of your disease.
She kind of like looks at you for a moment, like she's trying to gauge if you mean what she thinks you mean, and she kind of snarls at you a little bit. What is it that you want?
Don't worry,
Holds
we're
up
not
both
hunters.
hands.
At least not for you.
Yes, indeed. We want to help you.
Help me. There's no help.
Of course there is. There's always help to be had. The fact you are attempting to mitigate the effects of your disease speak well of you.
How do you know about that?
Unimportant. Well, no, I take that back. While investigating another matter, the information came upon us. It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah, her eyes are kind of darting between all of you, making sure she keeps line of sight on everybody right now.
Let me be clear. Let me reassure you here at the outset. We are making no attempt to blackmail or coerce you in any way. We do have some information we need, but I believe it will be in your interest to share it. To your betterment.
I'm listening.
As a sign of good faith, while Mara isn't necessarily participating in the conversation directly, he would slowly approach the counter of the shop, and he's going to take his bow and his quiver off and lay them down so that they're in full sight, and then back away, basically disarming himself and showing
Yeah.
that like we're not trying to corner her, we're not trying to threaten her. This isn't
Yeah.
meant to be a hostile situation.
Gaspar is probably unhelpfully lingering by the door and keeping one eye on passersby. To
Well, you want to have an open hand and a closed fist
Yeah.
at the same time.
good
It's
guard,
Yeah.
bad guard.
So as you approach the counter and you pull off your bow, she immediately tenses up, and then you set it on the counter, and you see her kind of relax a little bit as you step away. But she was braced for a fight. I don't know what it is you want. I don't know how I can help you or how you can help me.
Well, as with all great things, let us begin with the small things, for that will assist us in ascertaining the larger issue. There is some sort of specter or wraith terrorizing the farm. What was the guy's name?
Maximus.
Terrorizing Maximus's farm, Master Maximus's farm. We have seen evidence that you know of what we speak.
I might. You can roll insight if you'd like.
It's coming. My character sheet keeps closing because I keep having to reboot.
Yeah, Roll20 is on one today.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine. The rest of you can also roll insight. Okay. Gaspar, she got immediately defensive when you mentioned the rate. Like, she knew exactly what you were talking about and does not want to continue talking about it.
Look, Julie, we've all got our secrets. We've all got things we'd rather not. Rather everybody not know. We're not trying to expose yours. You're doing the best you can with the hand you've been dealt, just like all the rest of us. Trying to hurt as few people as you can. We're just trying to help with whatever's going on out there. We're not here to judge.
She's going to try to subtly give Gaspar an approving nod. Very good.
Yeah, she listens very quietly as you speak. And as you kind of say that you're not looking to expose her, you're not looking to have trouble, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. You can do that with advantage because of Marrow and Ventress's contributions.
Nice.
Hey.
I'll take it.
Yeah. She thinks for a minute, like she's kind of considering her options here. And she lets out a heavy sigh and just says, look, I went to go, I had a trip a few months ago. I went to go retrieve something, and I should have had somebody with me, but I didn't. And the thing found me in the woods and it bit me. And then the next month, I found somebody on the road, and I was so hungry. I couldn't control it. And I dropped her in the well.
You poor thing.
It's not your fault.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't ask for this.
None of us do. He
Well,
is kind of stepping forward. Sometimes the things that fates bring to us aren't what we deserve, and they're not who we are. He seems to.
Do you know who the victim of your curse was?
I don't. I'd never seen her before. I was on the roads. It's the first time I shifted. I didn't know what was happening, and she was just walking. Didn't even hear me. It was quick. It was so quick.
This is a very sad tale, Mistress Julie.
Can you show us where it happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
If the bones are in the well, then perhaps all we need to do is bring them up and properly bury them to let the spectre rest.
Yes, indeed. That would be my suspicion. Though there's also the matter of your curse, which, if I'm not mistaken, will be an impediment as of moonfall tomorrow, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be 3 days.
Very well. Here is what I propose. She stands and sweeps her clothes around. First, you will accompany us back to Maximilian's farm. Maximus's. We will find some excuse to have Maximus vacate the area. Then, all of us shall retrieve the unfortunate victim. We shall provide a proper burial with rites as appropriate. Then, we shall pursue the lycanthropy that attacked you.
I can show you on the map where it caught me. And
Very good.
I have something. And she'll kind of reach behind her desk and pull out a little silver necklace. It has a small locket on it, and you see in the picture it is a woman and a child, and there is blood on the.
I see. She'll hold out a hand.
Yeah, she'll hand it over, kind of shaking at this point.
She's trying to figure out maybe if she can tell who they are. Any clue to the identity?
So yeah, you look at the picture in the locket, and it does not look familiar. It doesn't look like anyone that you have seen. Maybe the kid is at the university, because you know that they're teaching groups of kids there. But other than that, no, you haven't seen either of these people that you know of.
We should see if this kid's among the refugee orphans.
Also a possibility.
Our time is short, unfortunately. Perhaps then we should secure Julie, Mistress Julie, in anticipation of our task taking a matter of days.
Now that I have the chains in the well, it's usually fine. It's just I didn't know it was happening that first time.
This by no means is my area of expertise, but I have known certain shifters to stave off their curses by consuming wolfsbane as regular intervals.
Oh. Have you spoken to any healers, perchance?
No. What am I going to say? Hey, I'm the neighborhood werewolf and I murdered somebody a few months ago. Doesn't really roll
Fair
off the
enough.
tongue.
I don't think all the details would be necessary, but perhaps just admitting that you've been afflicted with a curse might be a start.
I would make the argument that I probably have studied lycanthropy at least to some degree. So can I roll to see if I know, like, broadly, is there a known cure? Things like that.
Yeah, I'll let you do a nature check with advantage.
Studying lycanthropy would be relevant to my situation, we'll say. Not that it really helped, but
Yeah, you haven't found a cure specifically. Marrow's right, wolfsbane can lessen the effects, but it does take a toll on the body because it is poison for the wolf. So they have to intentionally poison themselves to weaken themselves in order for that to work.
The only cure you're ever going to find is just helping you accept what you are. But we'll do what we can.
I contend that if we find the original wolf, we will be on our way to the cure. I mean, the original lycanthrope.
Pinterest, since you had such a good roll earlier as far as this subject goes, you can roll another nature check for me if you'd like, with
Cool.
advantage.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah. Go ahead and fish for the crit.
Why isn't it querying me anymore? Damn it.
I don't know. Take a look at your sheet. Should just take a second.
Query was on. I'm just gonna put on exceptional or automatic.
Okay. I'm not sure why. Roll20 is just being that way today.
Yeah.
Pinterest, you don't know anything specific about a cure. However, there is an old folk tale about someone hunting the wolf that bit them and being able to remove the curse that way. It's just a story.
Hell yeah. She's going on vibes. This reinforces her belief.
Yeah. But yeah, she would agree to go to the farm with you. She'd say, please don't tell Maximus about this. I don't.
Your secret's yours to share, don't worry.
All right. So we do need to come up with an excuse to get Maximus to leave.
Yeah. You would know during this time of day, because it's kind of mid-afternoon. He would be wrapping up at Till and Treat over here at his farmer's market,
even
so
better.
he shouldn't be there at the moment.
I mean, I think we can just say, hey, we're following a lead. It could be dangerous. You might not want to be home.
Yeah, you should stay in the city tonight. And like if he has animals to feed or whatever, we can tell him we'll do it for him.
Yeah. You
Makes
go up
sense
to
to me.
farmer's market, and he hears you and says, well, the cow feed is around back. You should be able to find it pretty easy. It's a big old tub. Just give them a few scoops in the trough. They should be good. Throw a bale of hay in there, and chicken should be all right. I fed them this morning, but say stay in the city all night.
That would be my advice, yes. Enjoy your one-night vacation.
Oh well. All right then. I guess I'll go stay at the inn. All right. Well, just don't like break nothing or hurt the animals.
Of course not. We shall return to you anon with tales of our success.
All right then.
You do deserve the break. Maybe put yourself up in a nicer room than usual tonight.
And Mara will give him a single gold piece to perhaps make his evening a little more enjoyable.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Thank you very much.
It's the least we can do for putting you out for the evening. I know this whole thing has been a massive inconvenience for you. I assure you we're doing our best to get to the bottom of it as quickly as possible.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. That's all right. I can, stable hands have been telling me I needed a break. So I guess this works out. Just be careful around the bull. He don't like strangers. He don't like me half the time. So like maybe stay away from the old barn out back. Marrow, that's the one where you found the trample area with the little piece of cloth from the ferry.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As they're having this exchange with Maximus, Gaspar's actually going to run by his house, and he's going to pack up a bag of extra, like some of his nicer pillows and blankets, to take back to the farm with him.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in the door. Oh, Master Gaspar, you're back so early. I thought you were going out of town. Shall I fetch the tea?
No need. I'm just stopping in to grab some things.
Oh.
I think I might have made a friend.
Oh? A friend?
Somebody with whom maybe we can understand each other a little better.
Oh, I see. But you do need someone who understands Mr. Gaspar. I do try. I just, it's a bit above me, my station. Have you eaten, Master Gaspar?
Last night.
Good.
I'll be fine for a while.
Wonderful. Good. Glad to hear it. Can I help you at all? What are you needing?
Just some bedclothes. I'm going to make up a comfortable place for my new friend.
Ah, I see. How very thoughtful of you, Master Gaspar. Yes, the linen closet here, everything should be clean. Should be extra pillows and things. And yeah, you look in the closet and there's plenty of blankets and pillows. It's all fine. All of it's clean. There's not like stains or anything on it. It's fairly well made.
Yeah, he's basically just going to pack up just a few sets of blankets and pillows.
Okay.
Enough to make a little nest.
Okay. Yeah, you have no trouble getting everything together and heading back. And are you guys heading to the farm then after that?
Yep, I think pretty much directly
Yeah, I
back
think so, right?
with Julie in tow.
Yeah.
Just for reference, where was she attacked? Like, how far away is it?
She would have shown you on the way to the farm. It's a couple miles south on the road.
Great, cool.
Yeah. So it looks like it was just right off of the main road that goes that direction.
New quest marker. Investigate the werewolf attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She would be there with you at the farm. And
All right.
yeah.
Oh. Roll 20 errored out.
Yeah, it did.
That was weird.
So,
There it goes.
first things first, we must retrieve those bones from the well.
Yeah, I'll go down and get them.
No need to worry yourself. I can do so without creating a mess. And we'll send our legermen down to collect them like we did last time.
Okay. Yeah. She would tell you that she made sure they didn't go into the tunnel under the water. So they were just kind of dropped straight down. You shouldn't have any trouble getting the bones out. A lot of them are still kind of attached. There's, decay from being in the water. She was obviously chewed on a little bit before she came down here, given how she was killed. But for the most part, you can pull it up in like 4 pieces ish.
While Marrow is doing the hard work, I'm gonna see if I can find, not like next to the farm or anything, but probably within 500 yards or so, like a nice place to bury the bones. Like maybe like a little hill with a tree on it. Something nice.
Okay. So close to
You'd want to be
where
buried.
close to where the woman was killed, there is a little hill with a large oak tree on it. So you would be able to do that. As far as the farm itself and right around it is pretty flat. There's not really anything to speak of. It's pastures and grass. But yeah, it shouldn't be
I think
too
we can-
difficult to get her to the hill if you want to take her back there.
The oak tree seems like a nice spot.
Yeah, we wouldn't want her too close to the farm anyway.
Nah.
Yeah.
So, okay, refresh me. We were expecting Julie to have her first night of problems tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. So she doesn't need to chain herself up today.
Correct.
No.
But you
She does
can,
before the moon rises tomorrow.
yes. But you can see that there's like a strain in her eyes, like she feels it coming. And she'll say, yeah, that's her. She kind of looks away from the body.
Gaspar is walking down as she's kind of looking away. He's just doing his casual walk down the side of the well, and when he reaches the bottom, he's going to start unpacking all the blankets and pillows.
Just putting them in the water?
In the area she chains herself up.
Okay. So the manacles she has installed are just below the water line. So you can't see them from the top. You actually had to go down to find them. So there's not really. It looks like she just kind of sits in the water with the manacles on whenever this happens.
He looks at it and
Self-flagellating.
sighs and just finds like a dry spot to put it on.
Yeah, you could find a little spot where it looks like the stone has kind of been etched away, maybe where she climbs out afterwards. And it's just big enough that you could put maybe like one blanket, and then you see another where you could maybe put a pillow.
He'll do the little bit he can to make it a little more comfortable, at least. And kind of sigh and shake his head before returning to the surface.
Someone also needs to go dig that grave.
Mara will handle that. Trying to find a. If Ventress, you were looking for a spot, like a nice place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a shovel on me, I believe. Just double
I'm sure we can
checking
find one.
before
It's a farm. I'm sure we can borrow a shovel.
Yeah.
I'm obviously no cleric, but I'm thinking maybe I at least can like come up with some words to say.
You're the closest we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably at least know somebody's religious rites.
Yeah, definitely. You would be able to fashion something, no problem. You don't know what this particular person believed or what they found, but the last rites of Vossen are for everyone, and you do know how to recite them.
Perfect.
So yeah, you head out to the little hill with the oak tree on it that you saw. Marrow, you start digging. Anyone else could have found a shovel if they want to help.
Not me.
Yeah, I mean, once he's done with his little gift, he'll join right in to help dig.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take y'all long if you're working together. You dig a decent grave and put the remains in it, cover it back up, and Ventress does her last rites. And
After,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, after she's done, she'll turn to Julie and, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, she'll step up and kind of look down at the grave and say, I'm sorry. I don't know who you were or where you were going or why you were there when you were, but I'm sorry that you ran into me. And she'll step back quietly.
She's a halfling, right?
Julie,
Or a gnome.
she's human, actually, as far as you can tell.
I was thinking she was a halfling. Just give her like supportive shoulder pats.
Yeah, you'd see her, see tears falling a little bit, and yeah, you lay her to rest, and everyone can roll me a perception check if they like.
Where did my sheet go?
Advantage for Gaspar and Marrow.
Thank God, because I'm notoriously bad at perception checks.
Your passive usually makes it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit! I hope a 25's enough.
All of you, once the last rites are said and the body is laid to rest, you all hear on the wind a quiet thank you before it fades.
She nods in satisfaction.
And as far as you know, you have handled both of Maximus's issues right now. Or you at least know what happened.
Very good.
Julie would stand there kind of with her, like her hands crossed in front of her, looking down, and she'd say, I should turn myself in. Tell him what happened. Maybe.
You don't have to.
Before you do that, I think it might be best to ask who that would help and what good it would do. Weigh the pros and cons. While I am all for unjust killings and murderers being brought to justice, I don't view you as a cold-blooded killer or a murderer. You have been afflicted with a curse, and what happened was out of your control. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. It was not your fault.
And Mara would look at her and have a goodwill hunting moment.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, she would cry as you say that, and you'd see her shoulders kind of shake, like she's needed to hear that. She's carried this guilt by herself since it happened. And she'd say, I'll at least try to speak with Canfor, see if he can maybe make me something that makes it easier, something with Wolfsbane.
Yes.
Just don't torture yourself. You don't deserve that. Find a drier place.
Does your shop perhaps maybe have a cellar that you could use instead?
I tried that once. I ripped the door right off. It's kind of the only thing that works. Even if I break the manacles, I can't climb out as a wolf.
With all respect, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We still haven't tried killing the one who is responsible. I believe that should be our next move, and immediate.
We don't know that'll work. Don't pin too much on it.
It is my belief it shall.
Well, I can mark on the map where it attacked me. It's my last trip to Varric. Probably about midway, I think. But I can mark it on
where
your
we're
map.
going anyway. Do you think you can trust Varric? I mean, sorry, Varric. Camphor. I'll tell you from Dragon Age experience, you cannot trust Varric.
Yeah, you all would actually know. Canfor was the one that administered the antidote to Rainsley when he went down. He's the local apothecary, well respected and loved by the community and the conclave. So she would look at you and say, if he's not trustworthy, I doubt anybody is, honestly.
Yes. He seemed a kind man to me. I think if you explain the situation, he will help you for at least a few days while we try to solve this issue.
Your judgment to make.
Well, it isn't very fun being in the well. If I can find a better way to do it, I'd like to do that.
If all goes well, you'll never spend another day inside that well.
Yeah, she would tell you that she's going to speak with Canfor tomorrow before the moon hits, see if he can work up something. You would all know, just being around town, he's fairly well supplied with herbs and medicinal things. So there's a pretty good chance he can help her with something.
Perfect.
Yeah. And she would just say, if you ever need anything at the shop, let me know. Y'all definitely get a good discount from me. It's the least I can do.
You're a good woman, Julie. Remember that.
I will try.
Accidents can happen to any of us.
I hope there's not another.
Keep managing it the best you can. That's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
He gives her a kind of nod of understanding.
Let's go
Yeah,
kill that werewolf.
Yeah, Gaspar, she kind of squint at you, but she wouldn't say anything. Like she sees that recognition from you, but isn't gonna mention it.
We're killers, Julie.
Turns out Gasper's going to change on the full moon, too.
Perfect time to go out of town.
So we're going to be having a well bondage party?
Julie would make her way back to town if no one stops her. And y'all are free to tell Maximus that his problems are handled. If you want to.
I mean, I guess we should probably spend the night on the farm since, we told him to stay home. Make sure that there's no more spectral visits.
It probably is getting late, isn't it?
Yeah, it is about probably about 7-ish now.
Sure.
It's almost sunset. You got about maybe 30 minutes before the sun sets all the way. It looks beautiful on the farm. You can see for miles. And it's beautiful colors. And yeah, y'all can hang out and chill on the farm.
We'll have the bumbling comedy episode where we all try to manage a farm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my thinking, is we chill out on the farm for tonight. Everybody relax, have a good time. Fox probably scares some cows. Maybe in the morning, maybe Marrow, because he's probably the fastest. Maybe we'll start towards Varric, and Marrow can run back to town, tell Maximus we're good, and then run back and catch up with us. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, presumably Maximus will be coming back to the farm in the morning.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we could just wait for him.
Yeah.
He's a farmer. He'll be up early.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good point.
So yeah, y'all set up. Do you feed the cows and things?
No.
Yeah. Well, not me.
Yeah.
If there's something small and cute, I might feed it, like a goat or something.
Okay.
As the one that made the offer and suggestion, Mara would feed the animals and tend to them. He'd also be sure to keep a passive eye out just in case the Fairy sisters decide to come out and cause some mischief. And just ask them politely that, at least for tonight, maybe they leave things alone as we watch to make sure that the specter has been successfully laid to rest and is no longer haunting this place.
Okay. Do you guys set up a watch rotation? Yeah.
I mean, we probably should at least have somebody keeping an eye out for the specter. We think it's settled, but just in case.
Do you do 3 watches or 4?
Typically.
Does Mara even have to sleep?
He needs a 4-hour trance. So I was going to offer, if we were doing 4, I was going to offer to take the first 2.
Yeah, it would be 4. So 2 hours apiece.
Then I volunteer to skip one.
Yeah, Mara will volunteer for the first 2, taking care of the animals. during those 2 watches, and then he'll do his meditation for the last 2.
Okay.
I had something for sleep, but apparently I don't.
Gasper doesn't sleep either.
I thought I didn't, but apparently I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna
No,
figure out
Gasper
what the
just
fuck you
doesn't
are one of these
sleep.
days.
He needs to, but he doesn't.
No, it's not a sheet thing. He's just a really bad insomniac. He just has the worst insomnia.
Yeah.
He'll spend the early evening, kind of taking a long walk around the fields, and if he sees any interesting flowers, collecting some seeds from them.
Okay.
Spending some time among the plants.
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check. Marrow, roll me 2 of them, please, since you're taking 2 watches. And I'll roll 1 for Vox.
And then if he finds anything...
I'll say for her part, she's probably just working on the song about the party tonight. And she's probably going to draw an image of them all burying the body.
Okay.
If he finds any interesting or pretty flowers around, then he'll kind of start to just quickly plant a little ring of them around the well.
Yeah. Gaspar, you find some basic flowers, not anything really special or noteworthy, but there are some wildflowers out there you can get some seeds from. Marrow, you do see one of the fairies show back up. It's Selena, and she's just kind of looking around. She's like, "Oh, where's the ghost? Ghost was here. Where's the specter?" It notably has not shown up.
Well, hello there, Miss Selena. Would the spectre have shown up by now?
Yeah. As soon as the moon rises. Doesn't seem to be here, though.
I believe we may have successfully laid it to rest. I don't think it'll be a problem anymore.
I'm not going to watch at night now. It's okay. I can go scare the cows. That'll be fun.
Perhaps maybe just for tonight we leave the cows alone. Give them a bit of a respite with the spectre gone and everything else. Might be good to let things settle.
She kind of pouts a little bit and says, "No fun. Fine. Just tonight, though."
If you like, I'm going to be up for a while. You can always play with me.
You like games?
I love games.
Let's play games then. I
Here,
bet you can't
Dangerous
catch
game you're
me.
playing right now.
And she'll start like flying around the pastures, not bothering the cows, but like she's playing tag basically.
Oh yeah, he'd absolutely. He'll give her a bit of a head start before he gives chase.
Mhm.
Just playing it fair, and then catching up a little bit. He'll start using his phase step to kind of appear in front of her, let her start and dart off another direction, give her more of a head start, and he'll just do that a few times as they run around.
That's not fair. You cheating. Not fair.
Careful.
It's not cheating, it's using the gifts of the Fae.
She kind of grumbles at that. Fine, I don't like it.
I was born with this ability just as you were born with the ability to fly.
Yeah, but my wings are prettier than your magic.
Oh, without a question.
Oh.
Yeah, and she'd continue playing around with you as long as you do. Gaspar, when you take watch, you see Marrow playing tag with a familiar-looking fairy.
He's literally having a nighttime frolic. Kind of half woken up. Level stare at Marrow. Whatever.
Yeah. The rest of the night passes without incident. And you wake up the next morning and see Maximus coming up. He'd just say, "Oh, y'all slept here. I hope you were comfortable." And he kind of looks over at the cows. "Oh, good, you fed them. That's wonderful. I was worried. Everything okay last night?"
Better than okay. We've solved your problem.
Really?
Yes, we wanted to stay to verify that our techniques worked, but indeed they did.
So it's gone? It didn't scare the cows again?
The cows had a lovely night's sleep.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now if I can just figure out that howling.
I'm sorry, you mentioned howling.
One of the other jobs he had put up just above table was for the howling at the full moon from the well.
You never know. Sometimes these things solve themselves.
Well, let's hope that's the case. Oh, right. I owe y'all some money, don't I? Yeah, and he gets his coin purse out, and let me find the amount here. It's 25 for one of them, and then the other. Let's see. Do that. Yeah, it was 30 gold to get rid of the specter, so you will definitely get that. And I would imagine, as far as the howling, you would, give him a couple of days to make sure it is actually gone. But then you
Yeah,
would
we can
get.
just say it's related to the specter. That's not even a lie.
Okay. Yeah. Then he would give you 40 gold total. So you can put that in the group loot or
Sweet.
take 10 apiece. And he would give you a crate of fresh produce. So anything you want that grows on his farm. Yeah.
I mean, Gaspar would be much more interested in any interesting seeds that might be in there. If he grows.
What does grow on his farm?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has basic vegetables, root vegetables. He's got some corn, soybeans, things like that. He has lots of leafy greens that are available. And if you ask for seeds, he will absolutely give you seeds for anything he grows happily. He doesn't really have any flower seeds, but he does have herb seeds. He has his own little herb garden where he grows parsley, oregano, thyme, sage, all of those different things. So you could get seeds for any of those as well.
Actually, yeah, he will grab just like the seeds for a little herb garden.
Yeah.
The
He'll give you a little starter kit.
Grow well in the city, but make the house smell nice.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'll put that on your sheet.
Do you guys mind if we split the gold rather than throw it in party loot this time?
I'm fine with
Sure.
that. I want that in my armor fund.
Actually, you can just put mine. Well, yeah, you can just put mine into group loot. She doesn't seem to have much conception of money, to be honest.
Fair enough. So 10 in the group loot, and then 10 to everyone but Ventress.
Yep, I already added it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm watching that armor fund.
She's used to money just kind of being there when it's needed.
Yeah, she's
D&D
bougie.
Beyond did add a party inventory to their stuff, so I have
Okay.
been keeping track of the gold on there.
Nice. Cool.
That's nice.
Oh, cool.
We're at 2 platinum, 487 gold, 21 silver, and 14 copper.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I might petition to take some out of there for the armor fund.
I had
The
accidentally
opportunity
clicked-
arises.
I had accidentally
What are you looking to
clicked
buy,
a
anyway?
wrong button. It's 507 gold, actually.
Ideally, like some really good, like scalar half plate. I can use more
Hell yeah.
dexterity modifier, but let's see what's available. I want to crank that AC.
All right. Gaspar, you have an herb garden kit on your inventory.
Nice.
Okay. This. Got that in the group loot on roll 20 as well. Cool. All
The
right.
plan is to then pretty much head south immediately, right? Like we're not heading
Yeah.
back towards Kaleli.
Yeah, Varric.
Okay.
Yeah, Varric is southwest, but yeah, you're basically going to the diagonal opposite end of Guskin, the country that you're in. Let's see here. Map. So yeah, the bottom left corner is where Varric is. All right. So heading out immediately. No other preparations before you go?
That I can think of.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah.
No reason to.
You start heading out.
I'm guessing probably our first kind of point of interest we know of along the way will be where the attack happens. We'll stop and investigate that, but
Yeah.
ooh. I just thought about that. We will probably be on the road in that region when the full moon is out.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully makes the job easier.
I need something to use as a party token, and I did not consider this. Sure.
Love a world map.
Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, given the time, it is early in the morning. when you guys set out. And
By the way, sorry, real quick, it just occurred to me. I don't want to get into it while Fox isn't here, but she's gonna want to get the Dawnrender from him. She's gonna try to be kind of pushy about that, but obviously we can wait till Fox is back.
yeah, I would also prefer to wait until Fox is back.
Yeah.
But otherwise, for now, we'll say that he is holding it. And I'd say by the end of the first day, you don't find anything really around close to the city. You do go by where the attack happened, which was probably about right here. So you get about that far. And night starts to fall when you get about here.
Do we have any particular way of identifying exactly where the attack happened? Did she tell us? Give us any landmark or something?
Yeah, I thought she showed us where she attacked the woman, and I thought she marked on the map where she was attacked.
Because we're definitely going to want to investigate that.
Yeah, so she would have marked here as where she was attacked. So there is a small forest in this area. And you guys can definitely investigate this spot if you'd like. It is close to the river. If I could just get a perception or investigation from everyone. And she did say this happened months ago.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of us just camping around this spot since it's the night before the full moon. Maybe trouble will find us.
Me neither.
I don't even try to be straight.
We did have a time limit to get to Varric, didn't we? No, we didn't.
I don't.
It was a few weeks because Julie would have told you that it takes him about a week to get there with all of his supplies and everything, and then he stays for 2 or 3 weeks because he likes being in Varric.
Okay, so we're good. Yeah.
You do have time.
We should be moving, but we don't need to be crazy rushed.
Yeah.
We can afford to wait.
So Marrow, you're able to find some old tracks pretty easily. You can kind of go around and find the edges of the territory. You can kind of find where the trees have been marked, and the musky scent of a dog marking its territory kind of thing. Ventress, you actually find what looks like a small trail of prints. These are actually human and barefoot, not clawed, and they appear to be going toward the river.
Gentlemen, I believe I have something.
Well,
yeah, and she'll point the tracks out to them.
Yeah, as she points them out to you guys, you see Marrow, you can kind of tell once it's pointed out that it looks like whenever they change back, that's the path they take to go home, or whatever equivalent it is. A den, you're not sure.
Perfect.
Does it look like they follow the river or end at the river, as if whatever it is steps into the water to cover its tracks?
It looks like it goes into the river. But if you cross to the other side, you can all roll a perception check again if you'd like, or investigation.
I clicked the wrong thing, I'm sorry.
You persuade the river to keep flowing.
Hot damn, somebody needed to.
My sheet is once again not rolling.
There it goes.
Wait, nope, never mind. There it is. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Ventress, once you cross the river, it's not very, very wide. You have trouble kind of picking up the trail again. Marrow and Gaspar, you do not. You find a clear trail, not of footprints, but of where branches have been broken, leaves have been knocked off the tree, definite passage of someone walking through in the same kind of direction as the footsteps leading to the river.
Yeah, we're gonna keep following that. If we can encounter this person while they're still in human form, all the better.
Yeah, because then we can
Good point,
interrogate them.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
All right.
I think it's probably worth going into. I think we probably should try to take this thing alive.
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
I mean, if it comes down to it and we have to, then
Yeah.
But
hopefully.
I mean, certainly as far as Gaspar is concerned, this is still a person.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, we'll say.
It's really going to come down to who this person is and how they react and handle everything. Because there's those that shift and, get off on the kill, and then there's people like Julie who were afflicted with a curse, view it as a curse, and, want to be rid of it.
Yep. That is.
It might even be like a original werewolf,
Could be. You should probably hope that it is not, but it could be.
Yeah. Those are bad days.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have silvered weapons.
Strahd just shows up and starts kicking people, just for funsies. Yeah. So you make your way through the forest, and as you do, you see the trail leads to a place. Let me get you an image here. That's not what I need to do. Yeah. Okay. You come to a little cottage that looks like it is kind of run down, but not falling apart, if that makes sense. Like it's just kind of been neglected. It's a little overgrown, and it looks like the woods are almost trying to reclaim it. But this is where the footsteps lead.
Well.
How do we want to play this? Person's inside and they're going to be going crazy as soon as the moon comes up.
On such tactical situations, I defer to the experts.
He walks up and knocks on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
An interesting expert opinion.
Yeah, you walk up, you knock on the door, and it opens to show the end of the session.
Oh no, horrors were inside.
That is going to be a good place to leave off for today. Yeah, y'all solved some problems.
Hell yeah.
Good job, guys. Julie would have gone ahead and identified those rings for you, Gaspar, also. Let me pull it up here. One of them would be a ring of protection, and the other is going to be a ring of spell storing.
Damn. Are those both attuned? They probably are.
I think spell storing is. I don't think protection is. Let me double check.
That's a
Hmm.
yeah, that's a highly competitive item right there.
I mean, I definitely, the spell storing one I would benefit from, but I'm fine giving it to somebody else. I don't think I benefit the most from it. I could really use that AC though.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah,
the ring of
I'm totally
protection.
okay with...
Yeah, both take attunement.
I'm totally okay with that.
Okay.
Let me look at the ring of spell storing.
Yeah, I feel like the ring of spell storing is really kind of going to be between you and Vox. So.
Ooh, man, that's good. Ooh, that is fucking good.
Yeah. Use it wisely.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to whisper me your votes for token votes?
Oh god, I didn't realize it could hold more than one spell. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it's
man, that's really good.
like you can hold up to so many levels, and you can break that down any way you want to.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Me and Vox are gonna have to have a talk about that one.
I would not be comfortable giving that out without him here.
Definitely not.
Oh, my D&D broke. That's weird.
Oh no.
Mine too.
Well, it's showing my AC currently at a 16, and that is very wrong.
Yeah, it
Because
should be a 19.
Yeah, it should be a 19.
That's what it's showing for me. On the Beyond sheet, anyway.
That's weird. Oh well, let me get you the vote.
Alright. You run up the vote. Okay. So, Gaspar, who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Ventress. It was, as always, hard decision, but I think what kind of put me over was just kind of the way that she was able to kind of adapt to like all the different being put in front in all these situations, like, and being this very social chameleon character. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely agree. Marrow.
I also voted for Ventress, both for excellent RP and being one of the consistent sources of finding our solutions to some of the problems and information. I also really liked the initiative in talking with Julie and kind of helping talk her off a ledge, and smoothing things over there as well.
Okay.
I'm glad that worked because I was not sure it was going to.
All right, Ventress.
I voted for Marrow. I loved all the interactions with the fairies. I liked how he was kind of like their big brother. Like, I don't know, just the way he was talking to them. Also, I just love the fairies. So.
Alrighty. My vote today is actually going to go to Gaspar. Everybody did a fantastic job. I loved Ventress working through the whole werewolf problem and working with Vox to figure out the seals and everything. I thought that was really great. Marrow, I love your character. I love that you were playing with the fairies and how you saw Ventress have to like pay up twice for saying thank you, and you just did it because you could. Just for funsies. But what really got me was when Gaspar actually went back home to get something to help comfort Julie during her transformation. That really struck me as very, very kind of core to your character in a way, because of things that I know that the rest don't. But I really loved that. And then just going up and knocking on the door when everybody's talking about what should we do, and you're just like, fuck it, let's just do this. So yeah, Gaspar, you got my vote. But great session all around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody expressed a lot of their heart tonight.
Indeed. It's wonderful to see. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this session, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again.
Great session, y'all.
Oh yeah, awesome. Thanks everybody.
Indeed. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and see you next time.
Later, y'all.
Laters.
Bye.